Welcome once again to the latest edition of Shelf Life Book Reviews Online. As always, I thank you for taking the time to watch my videos, which hopefully you do find informative. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to either my YouTube or my Facebook channels. Now, to the book. The book I'm reviewing for you today is Murder at Havens Rock by Kelly Armstrong. This is published by Minotaur Books, and it retails for $23.99. Kelly Armstrong is a great Canadian writer. She's had many series, the Otherworld series, Canesville, Rockton, and now she comes out with book one of Havens Rock, which is sort of a spin-off of the Rockton saga because it has some of the characters from the Rockton saga. Most specifically, they have Eric Dalton, who is the sheriff, and his wife, Casey Butler. Now, they have decided to help construct in a very remote area of the Yukon a sort of refuge for people. They are for people who have been abused by their partner, trying to get away from stalkers and pursuers and things like that. And it's a very, very remote area where they will screen every single person that's allowed into the area to live there. So they finance the whole thing. But they've had a construction company. Yolanda is the chief of the construction crew. Now they have selected a elite group of workers to go there. Now they go under when they fly there, the windows are blacked out, and they really have no idea where they're going. It's that secretive a location, and they have to sign NDAs that they will not tell anybody where they went. But in many ways, they don't know where they went because it's that secretive. And they're paid very well for their time, too. Now, what happens is two of the workers, Bruno and Penny, they suddenly go missing. Now, the workers are told not to wander away at night or wander away alone because it's a very remote area and there are animals there like bears. So that's the main rule that they tell the people. But Bruno and Penny decide to go out, not together, but they go out, to sort of explore at night. They have nothing better to do, of course. There's nothing else. So suddenly they turn up missing. So Yolanda contacts the owners of the builders of the site, which are Eric Dalton and Casey Butler from Rockton. So they go up to Havens Rock, to find out where the people have vanished to. Now they find a woman's body in a remote location, and they assume that it is Penny. So they bring her back there, and they put her in sort of a cold room, like there's no place to bury people, of course, and they don't know really what else to do with her. So the head of the construction, Yolanda, comes and she says, "That's not Penny." So we find out the woman who was murdered, because there are stab wounds on her body, her name is Denise. And as we find out, there's a man called Mark there that's not part of the crew, but he's sort of nosing around. I don't know if he's looking for gold or treasure, but that's his wife, his late wife. So the question is, did he kill her? Now, there's a lot of interesting suspects. There's a guy by the name of Gunner who sits at the lookout and he watches over. It's almost like he's watching everybody's comings and goings. So it's very interesting. There's another woman, Casey and Eric are out, and they find this, it's like a house. It's almost like an optical illusion. It's so far back, and it's almost like it's not there. And the woman who is in the house, her name is Lilith, and she has with her a pet coyote. She raised it from birth, and so it's her, it's tame to her. So it's an interesting animal. So they wonder if Lilith is, responsible. So there's so much going on in this book. As well, Yolanda was last seen going in the woods with Bruno, and he ended up no longer part of the land of the living. So you start wondering just who is behind the murders, and they are murders, and why are people being killed? People are pushed off the side of the hill. They're stabbed. Some people, Eric and Casey realize that they are, potential targets too, because people start shooting at them. So just what is going on? This is as mysterious as a place as you would have found in a Rockton book or a Canesville book. Kelly Armstrong really has a penchant for creating books that are very, very dark, very, very creepy, and they're also psychological thrillers as well. So she excels at this, and she's written over, I haven't counted her books, but I think she's had close to 30 books, and each one has been a first-rate, either mystery, thriller, supernatural, call it what you will. She still writes very, very well. So if you're looking for a continuation of the Rockton series, there were 7 books in the Rockton series. So you can say this is book 1 of Havens Rock, and we know there will be more, and thank goodness for that, because this is a very interesting series that has just begun. So get on board with book 1 and pick this book up, because you will not regret it. So let me know if you agree with my review. So I do thank you for taking the time to watch this video review. Hopefully you'll be back for more, because there's lots more to come. I have recorded over 300 book review videos, and I still love doing them as long as you like to watch them. So until we meet again, stay safe and stay sane, and I will see you at the bookstore. Thanks again, and bye for now.